So much going on around me. Chaos, frustration. But let's talk about it next on the Given a Purpose podcast. Welcome to the Given a Purpose podcast, where we bridge the highs and the lows, the lessons learned through life's journey, and filling in the gap. You already know what it is. Yep, new week, new opportunity. Goals are still in front of you, so you got to get it done. So I need you guys to stay focused, stay locked in. Remember, be consistent, keep your discipline straight, and make sure you are committed to the process. That's the only way this is going to work out in your favor. Man, I am so thankful, man, to see another week. But something that's just been going around, that's just been on my mind, that I wanted to talk to you guys about, that I think is so important in life, and that is moving through chaos. I don't know how you guys operate. I don't know how you guys do things, but have you ever moved and things around you are just everywhere? It just reminds you of something like a hurricane or a tornado, and it is so frustrating because you become frustrated and you're not understanding what is going on. What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to navigate through this? And a couple of things that I know that help me when chaos and things are going around. And the first thing that I rely on is my routine, right? My routine helps me. It takes definitely a quality of discipline to do it. So even when things aren't necessarily going the way they should be, or going the way that I planned it to be, or things haven't just been in a, for me, I like things that are in rhythm, that are in a flow. And then when they're not in a flow, it is frustration all the way around, 100%, right? So I understand that I need to be disciplined to my routine. Something simple. Let's just make it something simple like this. I know, let's say getting up in the morning, right? Getting up in the morning sometimes, listen, for the people that know, that wake up to an alarm or something like that, when that alarm goes off, my goodness, you already know it's like, man, how many times can I actually sometimes hit this snooze button, right? But I understand that my why of why I'm getting up is so much more important. And then once I'm up, I automatically go into my routine. You know, just the simple things, even if it's washing your face, brushing your teeth, depending on people that take a shower in the morning. And because of certain routines, I don't have to do, when things are going crazy, maybe you have to make lunch or make breakfast or making sure the family is straight and just different things like that. It's because I'm in a routine, I don't get frustrated, right? So a couple of things that I do. My keys are always in the same place. So it's not something that I have to think about. So even when life is rushing or things are being chaotic, right? I don't have to go, oh, shoot, where are my keys? All right, where's this? So my work bag, same place, right? Keys, like I said, same place. There's a couple of things that I eat for breakfast that I alternate each day. So like I said, I'm just in a flow that even when I do, there are times, let's not get the game twisted at all. There are times where I hit the snooze button, or I just turn the alarm off. I just need to lay there. I need some peace. But also into my routine of frustration, there is, I guess I can call it a meditation, but there are certain things. I wake up with a prayer of gratitude. There's certain songs that I listen to. There's certain things where I allow my mind not to think. But that's a part of my routine, and that's a part of my disciplined mindset. Listen, you guys know it's very important to me. My brand, the things that I want to, the me movement, that mindset education is making sure that the mindset is straight and disciplined. And so while I'm in my routine and being disciplined to it, I can work through a lot of things, right? So I can work through the frustration. I can work through my feelings. Listen, when the alarm goes off at 5, trust me, I do not feel like getting out of that bed. Especially sometimes, we're in those winter months right now, and that heat be pumping, and you be under the covers, and you be like, it's a lot better than going outside to that cold right about now. I just want to stay here just a little bit longer. And then sometimes, we all have it. It could be the frustrations of the job, and you could just be like, man, forget this job. Man, I ain't even trying to go there today, man. The alarm then went off. It's cold outside, in the darker months, but in the winter months, it's darker outside. So when you wake up, the sun may necessarily not be up. So you're like, man, it just looked dark. It just feels like I should be still here in this bed, right? And then you get into that. And then you get into your emotions and your feelings about a whole bunch of things, right? And then sometimes you even may make the decision, listen, I'm not going in at all. But we got to realize that life goes on through chaos. And I know spiritually in my faith, when there's a lot of chaos and there's a lot of things going on, and I'm feeling like I'm being beat up, oh, the blessing is coming. Like, I know that in my faith, after a breaking comes a blessing. He broke the bread and then he blessed it. You know what I'm saying? So there's the spiritual part of me kicks in as well as a part of my routine, right? That's an integral part of my routine as well, because when I'm physically not feeling well, my spirit man has to kick in. What I believe and how I feel, not even how I feel, but what I'm obedient to in my faith kicks in as well, that I have to push through everything that's going on. Even when I'm frustrated, even when I don't feel like it, even when the people around me don't treat me right, or even when there's things like, those days where you really need to get out of the house and the traffic is crazy. And if you know where I live, the traffic is sometimes ridiculous. There is a small window that you got to leave by to make sure you get it to your destination safely, not just safely, but on time. And so that's just how I flow. You know what I'm saying? And I am, if you know me, I'm a time person. So I just have this thing with not being on time. So that's why my routines are so detailed and so structured. And so they're so integral in the success that I have, because I do things so much. I know how long they take, and that's included in my routine, right? Usually on Sunday or Saturday, usually at some point in the day, I plan out a whole bunch of stuff. People may not believe it or not, but I plan out what I'm going to wear. One less thing that I have to think about. Usually by Sunday, I've probably got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday out, according to the things that because I do so many, things. Like when I get to work, it isn't just, all right, go through my lesson plan, teach what I need to teach, and different things like that. There's so many other things that pop up and so many other duties that come up on top of, once I'm finished that, then I have to take these great group of young men that I have on my baseball team, and then I have to give them instructions and deal, with that process of getting them to the next level mentally and physically to play the game, right? So then it's like, oh man, you've been beat up all that. Then it's still, the thing of driving home, and then coming home, you got to make sure the family, everybody is good. If you have retired parents, if you know me, if you know my mom, she's going to call me like 3 times. And it'd be crazy because she calls me at work. It's like, what are you doing? I'm like, Mom, I still have a job. I'm not retired, right? So, but just, you know what I mean? Just making sure the family is straight in that aspect, and different things like that. But I know to be successful and to do the things that I need to do, my routine and discipline have to be on point. But once again, our key ingredients go into all of that. You got to be disciplined, you got to be committed, and you got to be consistent, right? Those are going to yield you the best results, right? And you can move through the process. You can move through the chaos when everything is going wrong, when everything is not looking the way it should be. Build you a routine. Build you a strong foundation. Start today. Start right now. You can do it. It can be done. It can be accomplished. You can be the person that you desire to be, that you dream about. I want you to think about this. Those dreams, those downloads that you're getting, they can be accomplished. Start now. But it's going to take a great level of discipline, a strong, obedient, disciplined mindset, right? And you're going to have to be consistent and committed to doing what you need to do. Listen, this is your boy giving you what you need for the week, this week, right? So I need you to hold on, stay strong, and remember that you can do it. Now, let's do the best thing you can always do in everything. Keep your routine up, and that is make sure you live on purpose and make sure you live in purpose. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
You've been listening to the Giving a Purpose podcast. We hope you've enjoyed the show. Be sure to subscribe on iTunes, Spotify, or Google Play to get new, fresh weekly episodes. For more, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.